All right, join me on page 520 of the reading textbook. We have our vocabulary for this week: ambitious, drowsy, lounge, agonized, revived, dwelling, pondering, and vapors. Dictionary skill: many words have more than one meaning. Dictionaries define multiple meaning words. For example, lounge has multiple meanings. In this case, 3 meanings are given. Lounge, the verb, to pass time lazily, and that's how we're using it in this story this week. A lounge is also a room for lounging or being at ease. So you can go to the lounge, you can lounge around the house, and then there is a lounge, which is a couch or sofa. So again, 3 different meanings for the word lounge. You have to use the context clues around the sentence to decide which meaning they're using in a particular example. Okay. So if we wanted to use all 3, for example, we could say, I was lounging on the lounge in the lounge. Okay. All right, let's follow along. Voice from Vesuvius by Isabel Camsley. Tammy and Brian are in southern Italy with their parents. Their mother is an archaeologist and their father heads a computer graphics company. Both are working at the excavations of Herculaneum on the Bay of Naples. It is an impressive, ambitious project. The hot sun was making Tammy and Brian tired and drowsy. They had spent the morning watching a computer-generated exhibit of Herculaneum in AD 79 that their dad made. They decided to lounge on the ground at the archaeological site itself. So lounge in this case, since they're doing something, they decided to do this. They're talking about the verb, to pass time lazily. Just think, said Brian, about 65 feet of matter from Mount Vesuvius fell on this city. That's much more than covered Pompeii. Okay, continuing on to page 521. Follow along. Mom says that when it cooled, the volcanic ash covered the city like cement, added Tammy. That's why things have been so well preserved all these years. It was horrifying, said an agonized voice that sounded as if it were in pain. Startled, the children turned to see who was speaking. No one was there. Suddenly, they were revived and wide awake. Was the voice coming from the ancient home in front of them? Some said the gods were punishing us, the voice said. Is that what it was? Tammy peered into the dwelling, but the house was empty. Still, she felt she should answer. I know people believe that, she said, but it was really the volcano erupting. You know, Mount Vesuvius. But why? Asked the voice. There's a scientific explanation, said Brian. Earth is covered with large plates. They are always moving. When one plate pushes under another, it melts and becomes liquid rock called magma. This super hot rock creates gas and steam. Then it can burst through Earth's surface as a volcano. Mount Vesuvius has erupted more than 70 times since Herculaneum and Pompeii were covered in AD 79. For a minute there was silence. Brian's scientific explanation required some pondering or thinking about it. There was so much ash, rock, and fumes. The vapors killed people as they ran for the sea, said the voice sadly. You speak as if you were there, said Tammy. Yes, I was there. It was my fate, the voice trailed off. I will always be there. The children looked at one another. It must be the sun, gasped Tammy. Let's go find Mom and Dad. Okay, reread for comprehension, summarize, theme. When you summarize what you read, it is helpful to identify the theme or subject of the story. Ask yourself how all the parts of the story relate to the theme. A theme chart can help you summarize a story. Use the chart to identify the theme as you reread Voice from Vesuvius. And your theme chart is in your Google Classroom, and there will be a help video that goes along with that as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.